I like to paint a picture.
Move it.
Of what Jesus went through. Hear the clink of the nails as they pierce his hands, and the lash as they slash this man, crash this man, hit and harass this man, bash, stick, and inflict mad gashes in. Mentally put yourself in the place and time. Use faith as a way to trace the crime. Let your mind take you back, laps and laps. Backtrack till your mind sees back to back all the things that happened to the silent lamb. All in chains, trapped like a violent man. Like he forwarded a violent plan, but it was prophecy that said God would be treated like unwanted property. You gotta see the ill way that they flogged him. Blood leaked, it was deep how they mobbed him. Think thorns worn as a crown. Hear the Jews say, crucify and pass it down. Hear the squeals as the steel comes crashing down. Can't get past the sound, teeth are gnashing out. Veins snap, feel that, hot flashing now. Draped in blood, covered in the cap and gown. So many cracks from the strap, it numbs the back. Crucifixion makes your lungs collapse. Watch his chest, see him gasp for breath. Hear him, and till there's no gasp left. What do you see when you close your eyes? What do you see when your life goes by? Think hard. Visualize the ill mob. Either you feel God or your heart's real hard. Concentrate. Your mind should stay in study mode. Tell your buddies roll as you contemplate the bloody robe that was worn by the one beaten and torn, killed by the same dust people he'd formed. He emptied himself, paused the wealth, put his independent use of his attributes on the shelf, loving men who weren't loving him but were loving sin, loving gin, loving the night at the club again. Oh, I'm rubbing men wrong, but souls will die. If my rhyme doesn't come in and blow your high, I'm right in the sight of Jehovah's eye, but the gospel I tell till I'm old and dry. This world's cold like a frozen pie, with little sense like missing your ears, tongue, nose, and eyes. But back to the ugliest thing you ever heard of, the murder of the one who took more flack than Roberta. They came in droves. Cats had his veins exposed. They played a game where they claimed his robe. Eyes swole, they even rearranged his nose. Only providence helped him sustain the blows. Are y'all seeing the one who owns it all? The king getting beaten in the Roman halls? Headed for a Roman cross, heaven was his home and all, but he wouldn't give his home a call. Soon to dislocate his bones and all. Still wouldn't wish for his opponent's fall. Tired and thirsty too. Blood lost on the cross in his birthday suit. As he droops, poop from attempts to breathe. I grieve, tears stop my attempts to read. The sign hanging over him, limp and weak. It's Memphis bleak. How could this have been meant to be? What do you see when you close your eyes? What do you see when your life goes by? Think hard. Visualize the ill mob. Either you feel God or your heart's real hard. No time to blink. Just continue to think of scripture. Let it convict you. Focus, get in the picture. Watch it blow you square off the rector as it teaches of Christ, the real victor, who prevails. You hear the crucifixion details. Now ask yourself, why is your life still derailed? And why do we fail to live for the one who we nailed? The same Jesus, you know the one who we hailed, with our lips but not with our lives. It's time to see with the heart and not with our eyes. See the Son, the one who was hung like a poster, buried but popped up like a toaster. Got the whole host of heaven making a toast to, the King of Kings who brings God and men closer. Sin roped you, guns out the holster. You can't stay alive even with John Travolta. Now my hope too is to snatch you off the sofa. Cut the TV, pause the CDs, the culture is in the midst of a raging storm, the rage is on. Obituary pages long, life is short, but casket sales are high. There's no surprise that the number in the jails are high. In the streets, anything you want, they'll supply. That's why beer, crack, and weed sales are high. Love songs making you wail and cry. The number of single pregnant females is high. Youth get high. Deal just to get by. Doing street corner business with no suit or tie is do or die. Truth or lie. You and I refuse to try and trust the crucified. What do you see when you close your eyes? What do you see when your life goes by? Think hard. Visualize the ill mob. Either you feel God or your heart's real hard.